Our next presenter, please welcome to the stage Kateryna Rudenko.
My favorite black sweater, a book of poetry I bought when I was 17, and a spare pair of jeans. I brought these items abroad, along with my story of a war refugee. When I left my family and home in Ukraine 2 years ago, it was my first time in a foreign country. I had $50 in my pocket, and it was far from being enough to afford a ticket from Poland to Canada, where a research opportunity was waiting for me. Back then, a story of how I lost my land was almost everything I owned. How do you think it feels when you are stuck in a story of war, but everyone around you enjoys the privilege of peace? The research about refugees and their healing suggests sharing your story is best. But what about making this story sharing reciprocal? Here in Mi'kma'ki, I've been interested in talking to people whose language this land speaks to understand my place in it better. I've made many friends among Mi'kmaq environmental defenders, and we've had many discussions about what land and losing it mean to us. I told them how my ancestors were dying for being Ukrainian on a Ukrainian land long before the world learned where my country was located in 2022. But I also heard many Mi'kmaq stories about displacement, residential schools, and disrespect for land and customs. This project idea was born out of these discussions. I seek to understand how story sharing about the meaning of land can help non-Indigenous and Indigenous communities in Canada heal from colonial trauma, learn about each other, and build good relations. The project will consist of 2 phases: 5 one-on-one story-sharing sessions between me and Mi'kmaq environmental defenders, followed by 5 feedback sessions when we will discuss how the story-sharing went. By becoming a participant in my own research and discussing the data with other participants, I want to show that colonial power discrepancy between academia and communities might seem like it's set in stone, but I, as a researcher, have carving tools in my hands. I want to make it clear I'm not the only person seeking refuge here. In the light of what's been happening in the world, it's not just about Canada studying how to welcome. It's about us, people who were forced to leave their homes, learning how to be respectful guests amidst our resilience and grief. It's about reciprocity. It's about remembering who we are and where we come from. Thank you.